In the journey of spiritual awakening, discernment is like a guiding star, lighting up the path through the vast and often confusing landscape of spiritual experiences. This inner wisdom helps us distinguish truth from illusion and authentic insights from mere distractions. As we awaken spiritually, we become more aware of the deeper truths of life and our connection to a higher reality. However, this awakening also brings an influx of new thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. Without discernment, it's easy to get lost in this flood of information and sensation. Discernment is the ability to see things as they truly are. It's a skill that allows us to make wise choices, recognize genuine spiritual guidance, and avoid misleading influences. It is the quiet voice within that gently nudges us towards the right path, helping us to avoid pitfalls and stay true to our higher purpose. This inner clarity is essential because, as we delve deeper into our spiritual journey, we often encounter various teachings, philosophies, and practices. Not all of these are beneficial or suited to our unique path. The power of discernment grows with practice and awareness. It involves listening to our inner voice and trusting our intuition. When we hone this ability, we become more confident in our spiritual experiences and less swayed by external opinions or trends. This confidence is crucial because spiritual awakening often involves questioning long-held beliefs and stepping into the unknown. With discernment, we can navigate these uncertainties with grace and assurance. Life is full of choices, but how do you know which ones are right for you? Discernment is your spiritual compass. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into the power of discernment and how it can guide you on your spiritual journey. We'll explore why discernment is essential and how to use it effectively, instead of falling into the trap of judgment. Let's unlock the secrets of discernment and learn how to navigate our spiritual path with clarity and wisdom. First things first, what exactly is discernment? Discernment is the ability to perceive and understand things clearly and intelligently. It's about seeing things as they are, without the fog of preconceived notions or emotional reactions. This is to approach situations from a place of acceptance instead of judgment. Ultimately, we can say that discernment comes from the soul and judgment comes from the mind. Imagine you're in a dense forest with many paths in front of you. Discernment is like having a map and a compass that help you choose the right path, based on your inner guidance and understanding, rather than just guessing or following others blindly. Discernment is your inner wisdom, your ability to see beyond the surface and make choices that align with your true self. Now, you might be wondering, how is discernment different from judgment? While they might seem similar, they are actually quite different. Judgment is often based on personal biases and emotions. It involves labeling things as good or bad, right or wrong, based on our limited perspective. Judgment can be harsh and critical, creating division and negativity. That's the mind, and you are not your mind. Discernment, on the other hand, is neutral and non-judgmental. And that's the soul. And by now you should have an idea that the soul is consciousness and consciousness is not thought. It doesn't judge or forsake. It simply accepts what is. Discernment, it's all about understanding and recognizing the truth of a situation without attaching labels or letting emotions cloud your vision. Discernment allows for compassion and openness, while judgment often closes us off. So, why is discernment so important on your spiritual journey? In spirituality, discernment helps you make choices that align with your higher self and your spiritual goals. It helps you navigate through the vast amount of information, teachings, and experiences you encounter. It is important because it allows you to decide what serves you and what does not. If a situation doesn't serve you, you can say no to it without the need to forsake what's happening. It's not good or bad. It's just the way it is, but you are just going to come here and do your own thing. Think of discernment as your spiritual filter. Just as a filter removes impurities from water, discernment helps you sift through the noise and focus on what truly matters. It protects you from being misled and keeps you aligned with your true path. Without discernment, it's easy to get lost in the sea of opinions, beliefs, and practices that might not serve your highest good. It's easy to fall into the trap of judgment, especially in our fast-paced, opinion-driven world. But judgment can cloud our discernment and lead to negativity. Imagine meeting someone new and immediately judging them based on their appearance or first impression. This judgment can prevent you from seeing their true nature and forming a meaningful connection. Discernment, however, allows you to look beyond the surface and understand the person on a deeper level. Avoiding judgment means practicing empathy and compassion. It means recognizing that everyone is on their own journey and that we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Discernment is especially powerful when we face situations that don't serve us. Instead of forsaking or judging these situations, discernment allows us to look at them clearly and act upon them wisely. Imagine you're in a job that doesn't fulfill you. Judgment might lead you to blame your boss or colleagues, creating negativity and resentment. Discernment, however, helps you see the situation for what it is, an opportunity to learn and grow. With discernment, you can acknowledge that the job isn't right for you without harsh judgments. You can then take constructive steps to seek a better fit, perhaps by updating your resume, looking for new opportunities, or acquiring new skills. By acting on discernment, you transform the situation into a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. This approach not only helps you make better decisions, but also fosters personal growth and inner peace. There's a lot of junk information out there, especially in the spiritual community. It's easy to get caught up in endless opinions, theories, and interpretations. If you obsessively search for answers outside yourself, you can drive yourself crazy. This can be toxic and overwhelming. Let go of that dogma. Instead of getting bogged down by endless interpretations and external opinions, focus on your own discernment. Trust your inner wisdom and know that you have the answers within you. Approach information with a discerning mind, filtering out what doesn't resonate with your truth. Let's talk about how to use discernment in your daily life. Here are some practical steps. The first thing you can do is to assess situations objectively. When you encounter a situation, try to assess it objectively. Take a step back and observe without letting emotions or biases take over. Look at the facts and try to understand the situation from different angles. Don't quickly judge that situation. Approach it from a place of acceptance instead of resistance. Then take action if you have to. The second thing you can do is to make thoughtful decisions. Use discernment to make thoughtful decisions. Don't rush or act impulsively. Take the time to weigh your options and consider the potential outcomes. Make decisions that align with your values and long-term goals. Thirdly, communicate clearly. Practice clear and compassionate communication. When discussing ideas or resolving conflicts, use discernment to understand the other person's perspective and to express your truth effectively. Another thing you can do is to practice non-attachment. Let go of attachment to specific outcomes or beliefs. Non-attachment allows you to see things as they are, without being influenced by your desires or fears. It helps you stay objective and clear-headed. Another thing you can do is to trust yourself. Trust yourself and your ability to discern. You have the wisdom within you to make the right choices. Don't second-guess yourself or rely too heavily on external validation. Trust that you know what's best for you. This one is very important. Try to surround yourself with positive influences. Choose to surround yourself with people and environments that support your growth. Use discernment to identify relationships and activities that uplift you and let go of those that drain your energy. And finally, stay true to yourself. Always stay true to yourself. Discernment is about honoring your own path and values. Don't be swayed by external pressures or expectations. Trust in your inner guidance and walk your own path with confidence. Discernment is a powerful tool on your spiritual journey. It helps you navigate through life's complexities with clarity and wisdom, allowing you to make choices that align with your highest good. Remember, discernment is about seeing clearly, staying open-minded, and trusting your inner wisdom. Avoid the trap of judgment and let go of external noise. Use discernment to assess situations, make thoughtful decisions, and stay true to your path. Thank you for joining me today. May you walk your spiritual journey with discernment, clarity, and peace. Trust yourself and know that you have the power to navigate your life with wisdom and grace.